Hey everyone, it's Jackie. Welcome to day one of my daily life as an executive assistant series. Today, I'm gonna walk you through what I do every morning to set my client up for a productive day. Let's get into it. Your first job is to start with your client's calendar. Always start checking your client's calendar. You want to make sure that both personal time and working time are blocked properly. This means breaks, deep work time, even meals. Yes, that's your responsibility too. And if you have no ideas of how his week is going to look like, then you're already failing your job as an executive assistant. It's your job to ask your client a week prior what are going to be his priorities for next week. Does he want a day off? Does he want to get things done? Gotta block it off so your client has an idea of how his week is going to look like. That is important. Then, next is look at what's happening today and for the rest of the week. Think about this. What's urgent? What has a deadline? What needs to be done first? Make a quick summary of the top three priorities for the day and send that to your client. This keeps you both aligned and helps them stay focused. Now, if there are meetings like this, if there are meetings booked, this is important. For example, on Tuesday, we've got two client calls, Jane Smith, Jordan style. When booking every meetings, it is important to the meeting has an agenda and the link to join the meeting, the names of the attendees, any needed context. So this is just mine, for example. It's not a lot of context since that's just right there, for example. Even before the client starts going on to his day, have to send this message first thing in the morning. Like, hey client, here are your scheduled calls for today. Number one, call with Jane, call with Jordan style. And then all you have to do is get that and send that to your client. Easy. Now he knows what he's gonna do with his day. Now he's able to prepare the BT for Jane and Jordan style. And then after all these meetings, he now has an idea of what he's gonna do for the rest of the day now that the meetings are done. So another thing, if your client forgets the purpose of a meeting, which happens very often, go back to their last conversation with that person. Go to the email, screenshot it, and give your client a quick rundown into bullet points. That this saves time, reduces confusion, and makes you look like their savior for the day. Yeah, very easy. If the message is from the group chat, take a screenshot of the message from the group chat and send it to him. Like, here's the context of the meeting. Easy. Now next, step 2, email management. The goal here is to clean up the noise and surface what matters. Again, the goal here is to clean up the noise and surface what matters. Start by deleting all the newsletters, promos, and spam. Now, what is a newsletter? Newsletter is kind of a promotional email, like this, for example. Contains news, updates, and content about a specific topic for a group of subscribers. Yeah, this is an example of a newsletter. Then go through your inbox and flag anything important, things that need your client's attention. So, for example, okay, let's go on by deleting all this stuff that don't really matter. Okay, I know this is a lot to look into. I don't really manage this email. And then, for example, if there is something important, like this, for example, this one. So, I gotta put a star here. You know, you gotta flag it, but in this case, I'm gonna star it, and then I'm gonna move this to the urgent updates. So every day, all you have to do your client is to go to the urgent updates and see what emails here are important. So they don't have to scramble all these hundreds of emails to look for the things that matter to respond to. Then take screenshots of those emails, the important ones, and send them to your client so they can quickly scan what matters without digging through everything. If you see an email you can handle, do it. If it's operational or a repeat question, there's no need to flag it. Respond to it. If the email is meant for another team member, take a screenshot and forward it into your group chat or task system so the right person can handle it. And if the email is a client inquiry about your company's service or product and you know the answer, go ahead and respond. This is what makes you valuable, knowing what to handle and what to pass on. To recap, here's what we talked about. We review and clean up the calendar, highlight urgent tasks and prep meetings, clean the inbox and flag what matters, respond where you can, and delegate when needed. This is how you take control of the day before it controls your client. That's your day one morning routine as an executive assistant. I'll see you tomorrow for day two, all about calendar management and the one mindset shift that changed everything for me.